All right, we are live, and I am Angelica Reese, and we have,
I'm your boy Sean Smooth from Harlem. You dig?
here he is. All right, and we
Sean
are
Smooth from
in
Harlem. You dig?
the we are
Yeah.
in the know. So, Sean
Yes.
has
Yes.
something that he wants to talk about, and he's very passionate about it, and I am too. And that is what's going on in the news right now. So, we talk about relationships, but when it's something this severe, we feel as though we need to talk about it. So, Sean, I'm gonna let you get started first. What do you think about this police officer kneeling on this black man's neck? And I know
I
you are
mean,
very passionate about
like, where do I start? Disgusting on all levels. So you telling me you're gonna put 200 plus pounds on a person's neck,
it.
and then they say to you that they can't breathe? Like, hey, hey, man, I can't breathe. And you're just looking at the person filming you. You're not worried about the person that's on the ground with his face planted in the concrete.
Right, right.
You're not worried about that. You just say, back up, stay clear. Okay, when is enough enough? I'll answer that. Enough is never going to be enough.
Hmm.
Because when it happened the first time, it happened the second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, when are we gonna take a stand? Seriously. And I don't want no violence, Lord God, please understand. I don't. But it's gonna be a time to where we're not gonna tolerate this no more.
Hmm.
And it's gonna go very, very, very bad.
Well, I think we're entering that time.
Yes, we are.
I think people are getting very, very, they're upset. They're getting anxious. I posted something today and I wanted to talk to you about it. I posted something on Facebook and I said, you know, we're, I want to make sure I quote myself right. I was basically saying, uh, you know, first thing we need to do is come together as a people.
Absolutely.
And because if we're not mad about what's happening to us, or if we're not using this to motivate us to come together, then we shouldn't say anything. Because this did not just start this week, and I think people are getting tired of it. But this did not just start. This has been going on. I mean, we've already had several things that have happened already this year. But my point is, and I don't want to say but because I don't want to seem like I'm comparing apples to oranges, but I want to say this. This is what I'm saying about it. I want to say this. This weekend in Chicago, it was the deadliest weekend, they said, um, this year. Okay, it was more shootings. I think it was 9 deaths, 39 shootings,
Oh,
predominantly in a black area. And so some people brought up a point today when I was, saying that we need to come together or whatever. They were saying that I was being insensitive to the fact that this just happened to this black man. And someone even went as far to say, as well, gang violence is different, and those people deserve to be shot. Talking about black on black crime.
what?
But yeah, several people actually said that, black people. But this is
Hold on,
supposed
hold
to
on,
be
hold on.
different.
Okay, you're being insensitive. I don't see
But yeah,
white cops killing white kids on white men. I don't see black cops killing white men. When
well,
that happens, oh, it's really gonna be something.
well, yeah, and the thing about it is, they also went as far to say, because they are paying tax dollars, and I'm going to pull it a little bit closer, because they're paying tax dollars, they, and the police are paid to protect and serve, then that makes this situation worse. So let me ask you, what do you think is worse, black on black crime, or do you think it's a matter of being what's worse, what's not worse?
Great point that you just reiterate. It's this. It's the same. It's not. I mean, black on black crime is just hideous, and police brutality,
Right,
which has a racial basis on it,
right,
because you see white cops killing black men.
right,
I
right,
mean, it just holds it, and I can't say what holds a higher standard because it's all just disgusting. It's all
right.
hurtful.
It is.
It all needs to stop. And with the black on black crime, we keep saying let's come together. But how can we when we're killing each other?
Right. Exactly.
Killing each other. Like,
Exactly.
come on. And we've been through this, and we've done talked, we done marched, we done did everything to try to stop it. But unfortunately, the feeble mind thinking of us,
Yeah.
I don't see it, getting better in those in those in those unfortunate communities, man, and neighborhoods.
Well, I think what I see is that a lot of people, and I'm just going to be honest. So I'm very, very, transparent, and I'm very, very honest. And some people can't take my type of transparency, but I'll say this: as far as I'm concerned, the way I feel about it is this: we see these things happening. Um, and we've talked about marching, we've talked about reinstating the Black Panthers, we talked about getting out in the community and protesting again. But the thing that's really going to hurt them, when I say hurt them, because we know that it didn't just start with the police officers. Um,
No,
and all police officers are not bad. A police officer just helped me get home the other day, yesterday, because my battery died. So we don't think all police officers are bad in and out.
no, not at all, not at all.
But when I say them, I'm saying, it starts somewhere else. And the only way that we're going to fight back is really with our dollar, our dollar.
Absolutely,
We are going to have to,
absolutely.
withhold. We're responsible for $1 trillion that go
on
to this
on
economy.
fashion,
Right,
on this buses, on everything. We hold the key to them being million and billionaires.
right, exactly. But we're not using these situations to motivate us to put our differences down, whatever it is, because seem like black people have a problem with black people.
We don't have any more good leaders. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just gotta say that.
yeah, yeah,
We don't have no good leaders like we did back in the 50s, 60s, and that. We don't have those good leaders no more.
yeah,
That's gonna be like, no, we taking a stand, we doing this right now.
yeah,
And this is how it's gonna be. And everybody, we don't have those leaders anymore that want to stand up. And not to cut you off, I'm so sorry, but they're probably afraid, those that do want to lead, that they're gonna probably get killed.
yeah, yeah. And you know what? I was about to ask you that. So let's say there is a good leader that takes that stand. Do you, in your opinion, do you feel like black people would really follow that person the way that we are today? Because back in the day we
Yeah.
were more unified because of
No, we
that
won't do it.
continuity.
We won't do it
Okay.
because we're scared of mass. Oh no, I better not do that. Because if I do, they're gonna take everything away from me. Just like the football. We could have shut the whole football league down.
I just
Once
said
they
that
said,
today.
if y'all go in there and y'all kneel down, I'm gonna fire all y'all.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I've been you've made made millions and millions of dollars each year. So you telling me you couldn't take a stand for your brother for a year or so to say, you know what, this is right, it's injustice, let's do it. You might not play this year.
Wow.
So you could we're not taking stands because once they say, oh yeah, you do it, and you not getting this and you not getting that, they go, oh no, I best not do it.
Hmm.
I best listen, because I want this. I be good, sir. I be good. That's the mentality we in now. That's how they wrapped us. That's how they have us mentally.
Wow.
Mentally.
Wow. I think I really think
And it's
that
sad.
we kind of touched on this a little bit on one of our other segments. And we were talking about let me see, how did you put it? We were talking about, black people coming together or not coming together. And we talk about, leaders being raised up or whatever. But something that we said in that segment was this, is that they're killing black people, and they were killing our young men in order to instill fear in us, because they know how black people feel about our children. So
Right.
we're fearful for our children's lives. And I'm not saying don't take a stand. I guess I'm playing devil's advocate because this is something that's going to be brought up. So we're fearful for our young men's life. I know I have 3 boys. I know you have 3 boys.
I have 3 boys myself, right?
And so,
That's like the Willie Lynch rule. That's
exactly.
how they get in with the Willie Lynch.
Yeah.
You take out, now it's not take out the biggest black guy out there, it's take out the young ones so they know reproduction.
Right. Well,
Take
yeah.
them out. They can't reproduce if we take them out young.
Yeah. That's true. And to instill fear in the black community,
Absolutely.
because
Like,
now,
oh no, they're taking all our children, and that's for real.
yeah,
But again, something is gonna happen.
yeah,
Something is gonna happen.
yeah. There's going to be some martyrs. I believe that's going to stand up and, risk their lives, unfortunately. And the sad part about it is, with this situation, with the police officer, kneeling on his neck. The sad part about it is they just arrested the police officer. I mean, not arrested him. Excuse me. They
They fired
fired him.
him.
He has
4
not
of
been
them.
arrested yet.
All 4. No, all 4. It was 4 of them that was
That's right.
fired at one
It was
time.
4.
But see, they're not showing the whole video. And then the dude sitting in his car, see, it's a whole lot that's going to come out of that. He's sitting in his car, but they come up to him for some fraudery.
Right. And I didn't even watch the video. I couldn't watch the video.
And this is no lie. I had the TV on and I heard it. And it woke me up. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I wasn't dreaming. The news was on. Like, oh, the black man now, they said they stopped him. Police was called for some fraud. He was sitting in his car. If I'm doing fraud and I get out of the store, I'm leaving. I'm not sitting in my car waiting for you to call the cops on me. Bye. I done got what I needed, or I tried. It didn't work. I'm leaving. You telling me the man gonna sit in his car after he did that, gonna sit and wait? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the cops because I just tried to do some bull, but they didn't get them out here. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for the police to pull up. We're not that dumb.
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break here. Again, some other stuff is gonna come up out of this, and then firing it, because it was like an Asian cop and a couple white dudes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, you even pulling the Asian dude into this? Fired. Fired. And just the way he was looking, he was unbothered by this man telling him.
That's the whole point.
I can't breathe.
That's the whole point. Is like nobody else said, "Hey, man, come on, that's excessive force," or you're going too far. Nobody else, jumped in and said, "Okay, wait a minute, this is
right.
Crazy." That's what I was laughing before. I wasn't laughing at the situation. I'm laughing because I cannot believe that they just allowed this to happen. I can't believe that they didn't.
Look, enough with this videotaping bullshit.
Right, exactly.
Enough with this videotaping. Like, yo, hey, get up off of the man. Said he couldn't breathe, man.
Right.
I know it's It's a bunch of people out there. Oh, I'm not gonna say nothing because then they're gonna take me down. Yeah.
But that's what's
Well, that's
happening.
what you're gonna have to do.
That's what's happening.
You
But
ain't
you
gonna
know,
kill this man.
I am, I am. Oh, I don't want to say that I'm like this advocate for violence or whatever, but I certainly think that Black people need to arm themselves,
We
um,
have that right.
get
We
that
have it.
right. It's just that it's all right.
It is.
We need to be more prepared. Because, and I don't want to say he wasn't prepared. I have to watch my words because people take things out of context. But
They
I
do all the time.
I want to say that we need to prepare because we don't know what the agenda is. All we can see is that they have declared war on us. And what I was sharing
Absolutely.
today, I shared this today. I said, someone said, well, no, we're at war. No, no, they've declared war on us and they are a united front. We
Right.
are still trying to figure out if we want to come together or not. They already know what they want to do. They have
Exactly.
already,
They know we're gonna. They don't know our plan. They're
exactly.
like still waiting. Like, let's see what you think they're gonna do. They're probably asking the Toms, "Hey, what you think they're gonna do out there? You think they're gonna try to
Right.
do something?
Right.
Something happen?"
Yeah. And the thing about it is they've been doing this for a long time. So they are conditioned for whatever our recourse is gonna be,
Right.
whatever they know we probably gonna raise up and protest. They know what we're gonna do because they've been doing it a long time. They've been watching us. They've been
Yes.
studying us. They've been studying. Okay, well, they probably getting mad at this one, so we know not to apply too much pressure this month. Or if we arrest one this month, that'll take the pressure off a little bit. But then 2 months down the line, you lynching people, you doing it again. You killing people,
Here
and
it comes again.
here it is
Exactly.
again. So they want us to be afraid. But the thing that baffles me is we won't use it to motivate, use this situation or any situation to motivate us to come together and
Mm-hmm.
and hold our dollar. Even if we hold our money for a couple of days, we will cripple this economy. If
Cripple it.
I
I
mean,
mean, heavy. But see, we
really,
gotta get those. We gotta get those peoples on that big platform. All they do is talk. All they do is talk. Oh yeah, that was bad. And what you gonna do? You gonna stand with us or you not?
right?
You gonna do all these athletes and these advocates? What you gonna do? We got too many athletes that can take a stand with us and cripple this whole business.
You're right.
You see what Muhammad Ali and them did back in the day, right?
Right.
Jim Brown and all them did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we too scary. That's why I don't even like all this. I mean, I don't even like all this, and I don't want to keep talking and saying too much because I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash. But we are too scary, and they're gonna keep doing exactly what they're doing to us because we're not doing anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing about it. Nothing about it the right way. Like you said, we can cripple them hard, and that's in their wallets.
Yep. Yep.
That's in their wallets, and they will crumble.
Yeah.
They can't survive without us. We've proven that over the course of time. We showed them.
Yeah.
We're not going to take your buses. We're not going to take your cabs. We're not going to buy in your stores. We're going to buy in our stores.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I'd rather go spend $400, $500 a day with this dude over here instead of going to my brother's store right here that I've been with. But then when I get in there, I gotta ask him for a discount. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know we cool.
Brother charged too much. I've been in business for 26 years, self-employed. And our people will come in the store and they will say, why are you charging this? But they will not walk in a Louis Vuitton store and question why that little bag is
They're like, oh, this is all you want for this? Yeah, let me use my card on that.
Right. They will not question it. So I've seen that. We need more Black businesses. Shout out to all the Black businesses that are out there.
All Black businesses, baby.
We need more. We need more Black businesses. And if we become, passionate about what we're doing in our own community, and not just talking about the negative, not just talking about what's happening to us, but there's a lot of Black people that are doing great things, and that's what we need to be showcasing on our pages, talking
Yes.
about every chance that we get.
Yes. Yes.
Celebrating one another. These are things that we can do to show them, hey, we are still together. Because if we keep fighting and
Oh man.
yeah, I won't post another fighting video on my page. I won't, show negativity in the Black community because it's already enough of that that's
Too
being
much.
done. But if we would come together, celebrate one another, show them that we are a united front, they will not, they may do what they're going to do, but they will not be as quick to do it. They have to find another way around it.
Exactly.
They won't be
Exactly.
so